MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. The Royals will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Daniel Mengden gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Stepping in, Ryan Braun. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
3-1 to him now. We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now, 79 degrees at first pitch. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So now to the plate, Robin Yount. Fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Andre Dawson.
Digging in, Andre Dawson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 home. A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 3-1 to the Hall of Famer Andre Dawson.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Nolan Ryan, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Digging in now, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. High chopper over to the right side. Perez gloves it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Marcus Semien.
Stepping up now, Marcus Semien. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now.
1-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
At the plate now, Jimmy Fox. 2-1 to the A's first baseman. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row? You've been on some good teams. Not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
2-2. Simeon's off and running. Pitch inside. The throw is right on the money, as it usually is on a great throw by Carter. Ryan's ready with the payoff pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And Perez will just step on the bag, and that will retire the side. A's go quietly there. Still no score. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
And now a pitch on the way. And there's a base hit on the line. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Standing in now, Gary Sheffield. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting 6, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Striding in, Tony Perez. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And he is in there.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Eddie Matthews. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, Gary Carter. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Royals strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Into the box now, Jason Giambi. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. The 1-1. Weak grounder back to the mound. And that's the 1st out.
Batting 5th, the 3rd baseman, Matt Chapman.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 6th.
Here's Chris Davis
right
now.
fielder.
9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. 2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of over.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Into the box for his first at-bat in this one, Ryne Sandberg. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Davis, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
In now, Ryan Braun. Sent on the ground out to second. One there to Fox, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Young.
So base is empty now after the double play, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Robin Young. 3rd inning, no score to this point. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Royals. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Striding forward for his first chance, Ramon Laureano. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there
Batting
with 2
it.
strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Batting ninth.
This pitching staff has
The
done a
second
really
baseman,
good job against this
Tony.
guy in this series. This is a really good
Yeah.
hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Andre Dawson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Up next to the Royals.
So digging in now, Mickey Mantle, and he's the
Mickey
reigning American League
Mantle.
Player of the Month. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to left, and that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. So he's aboard with his second hit of the afternoon so far as we take a look at the league
Now
leaders
batting,
in hitting.
right fielder,
And you can see it's been a
Gary
great year for him as he
Sheffield.
leads the AL in that category at this stage of the season. Stepping in now, Gary Sheffield. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-1. Runners off for second. Line hard toward right center. Laureano is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tony Perez.
Now at the plate, Tony Perez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. At the plate, Ricky Henderson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ricky Henderson
The batter,
sent
number
packing
11.
to begin the bottom of the
Shortstop,
inning.
Marcus Semien.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's
The
even more
first baseman,
important
number
is now he
3.
gets to face the middle of the
Jimmy.
order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Fox. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Now at the plate, Tony Perez. He'll start off the 5th in this one. The 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The bat.
Into the box,
The third
Eddie
baseman.
Matthews. 0 for
Eddie
1 for him here in this one.
Matthews.
Now the pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing
Now
good
batting.
old-fashioned
Catcher,
hardball right now.
Gary
Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
In now, Gary Carter. Hit on the ground to short. Taken in by Semien. Throw on to Fox gets him to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 5th coming up. And we still have no score.